Hi everyone. Today we're excited to share our HR system assistant project we've designed for the Sinotrans Overseas Development Company Limited. This is a solution aimed at making their recruitment process smoother and more efficient. So our client is a company in third-party logistics. They already have an HR recruitment system in place, but some critical parts of the process still rely too much on the manual work, which slows things down and creates extra work for their HR team. Take the interview assessment stage for example. While they can screen resumes and send out invitations for tests and interviews, interviewers still have to fill out the assessment forms by hand. This not only wastes time and paper, but also makes it harder to organize and track evaluation data. As a result, the HR team ends up spending too much time on the administrative tasks. Another area that needs improvement is job offer management. Right now, the system cannot automatically create standardized offer letters, so tracking offers and managing their status is still done manually. This can lead to delays, miscommunications, and even a poor experience for the candidate. These issues may seem small on their own, but when you add them up, they have a big impact on recruitment efficiency. They increase labor costs and make it harder for the company to compete in the job market. That's where our HR system assistant comes in to fix these problems and help Sinotrans fully digitize its recruitment process. Our system is built with three main user groups in mind, each playing a key role in the hiring process. So first, we have the interviewers who evaluate the potential candidates. Through our platform, they can easily check the interview schedules, helping them stay organized and prepared. They also have the instant access to the detailed candidate profiles for better interviews. A game-changing feature for interviewers is being able to complete and submit evaluation forms online. No more paper forms and no more hunting down lost assessments. Next, we have the HR personnel who manage the entire recruitment workflow. They'll be able to do everything interviewers can, plus a lot more. They can schedule interviews, avoid double bookings, and generate job offers automatically based on the applicant details. This cuts down the administrative work and speed up the hiring process. They can also track offer status in real time. Lastly, we have the system administrators, the tech guardians of our platform. They'll ensure the system runs smoothly and securely. They'll manage the user permissions, making sure everyone has the right level of access. They also control the login protocols and put in place some strong security measures. By designing the system around the three user groups, we think we will create a well-rounded, efficient, and easy-to-use solution that tackles the complex challenges of our clients' recruitment process. And we believe that it will help them increase the efficiency and accuracy in its basic workflow. And it will also help them enhance the candidate experience by providing clear communication. So next, my teammate Hao Xue will talk about the use case specifications.
I will be walking you through the seven use cases of our HR system assistant projects. Developed for Sinotrans Overseas Development Company Limited. The objective of this use case is to digitize and streamline HR process, addressing efficiency in recruitment, evaluation, and offer management. Our first use case is authorized users. This feature is critical for maintaining secure access and assigning appropriate roles to system users. The process starts with the administrator viewing the list of users and their current roles. The administrators then assign or modify roles such as interviewer, HR personnel, or administrator based on needs. Once confirmed, The system updates the user's credential and send a notification. This user case ensure enhanced security and enable process role-based access, streamlining overall user management. The second use case is login. This function ensures that only authorized users can access the system while providing them with role-specific dashboard. Users enter their credential, which the system verifies before granting access. Once Once authenticated, they are redirected to their personality dashboard by securing the login process and tailoring the interface to the user role. This user case delivers both security and seamless user experience. The view interview schedule use case aims to improve interview coordination by providing users with a real-time view of interview schedule. Users such as the interviewer and the HR personnel can access a list of upcoming interviews, complete with detail like the date, time, candidate name, and the locations. This feature ensures everyone is on the same page, reducing schedule conflicts and improving overall efficiency. The next use case, Access Candidate Profile, is designed to provide detailed information about the candidate to authorized users. This includes resume, contact details, interview history, and feedback. Users can view, download, or print this information by centrally candidate data. This use case enable HR personnel and the interview to make informed decisions and prepare effectively for interviews. The interview evolution use case simplify and standardize the feedback process. User can access pre-designed evaluation forms, complete them with score and comment, and submit them online. This data is then saved and linked to the corresponding candidate profile. In case of mistake, users can edit or cancel their entry. This digital process eliminates paperwork, ensure accuracy, and make evaluation data easily accessible. The sixth use case, generate offer, automates the job offer process. HR personnel can select candidates, choose from available template, and fill in details such as salary, start date, and working location. After previewing the offer for accuracy, it is sent to the candidate and achieved in the system. By streamlining this process, we ensure constancy, accuracy, and improve recruitment efficiency. Our final use case is trunk offer status. This feature allows HR personnel to monitor the progress of initial offers. They can view details such as candidate name, position, offer date, and the current status, whether pending, accept, or rejected. User can also access a timeline of action for each offer. These functionalities provided transparency, enabling HR personnel to take uh, pro- proactive step to keep the re- recruitment process moving. To summarize, these seven use cases from the backbone of the HR system, accent, accident addressing key pain points in recruitment workflow, from securing system access and scheduling interviews to evaluating candidates and managing job offer. Each use case contributes to a more efficient and accurate HR process. This project was a collaborative effort, combining insight from our team and valuable feedback from the silent to deliver a solution that meets their needs. Next, Weijing will work on the conceptual data model.
So here I will go through the conceptual data model first. So here the two central is all in our conceptual data model is our system user, which include our HR and interview and our candidate who applied the job. So here you can see our system user can submit multiple of evaluations, and our candidate can also be graded by multiple evaluation form from multiple system user. And a evaluation can only be a single evaluation form can only be written by one system user, and also an evaluation form can only rated for one candidate. Here, our system user can participate in multiple interviews, and also our candidate can include in multiple interviews, and one single interviews can include multiple system user, also include multiple candidates. Uh, the the resume and one candidate here can have a one-to-one relationship with their resume. So our system user who is identified as HR can have the permission to issue offer, and HR can issue multiple offer, while a single offer can only be written by one HR personnel. And an offer can use one presetted template that is stored in the system, or an offer can use no template when our HR want to use the template who they made for them on. And our system user have two tables to manage their permission. The first is each system user will belong to a user group. So here our user group will be two. One is interviewer and one is HR. And each user group will have a multiple kind of permission. Mm. And also we have two table, which is department and position. That is because these two attributes will be used by multiple tables. The system user will have their own department and position they belong to, and also the offer will also show the position and department. So do the interview. And next here is our user interface. Our interface will first divide our login the system user as two kinds of person. First is HR, who will have the permission to view interview schedule, to view our candidate's profile, and generate offer, also track the history of their issued offer. As for the interviewers, they will not have the permission to generate to written offers and track the historical offers, so they will only have the interview schedule and candidate profile for these two functions, and but these two functions will be identical to our HR. So let's go to the first function. The interview schedule button will lead you to the lead you to this page, and you can see in this form we have attributes include interviews ID, the session of the interviews, which divide the interviews between that is campus students only or open to the public. Also the position and the department for this interview, and the meeting time and place. Every single of these attributes can be searched individually or jointly on this top search module. And at the end of each row, there has a two session button. So you click it, it will lead you to the select an interview page. So here will be a list for all the interviewer of all the candidates who will attend this interview. So the attribute here includes IDs, the candidate's name, the candidate's basic information, and their phone number and email. Also, here is a search bar for you to search every single of these attributes. And at the end of each row, here is a rate button. You click it, and it will lead you to the rate candidate page. So the left side is the candidate's resume, so you can reference it during the interview and help you to ask some questions. And the right side here is some grading criteria. So if you fill those scores at the right side, the system will compute a total score for you. Also, here is a text box for you to leave comments if you are very interested in certain characters or certain professional skills for your candidates. And here, if you hit submit, our system will give you a status indicator to show whether it has been submitted and stored successfully. And for generate offer function, here we will see a list of all the candidates that have attend at least one interview and have received their evaluation. So if you hit the candidate name here, it will be a link and it will lead you back to the candidate profile detail. You can see also I provide an evaluation tab in the candidate profile detail for every candidate who have been received any evaluation forms. So the evaluation page will include all the historical evaluations for a single candidate. And at the end of each row, it will be a issue offer button for every single candidate here. It will lead to the generate offer page. So the left side here is a word processor for you to edit your job offer, and since it was in in HR season database, so some of the basic information include candidate's name, the position candidates applied will be automatically filled in into this job offer. And to the right side, you can select the offer template because for many different positions, it will have different contract. So there will be presetted offer template for HR to select. And if anyone who is not satisfied with it, it will have upload new template function for anyone who want to upload their own template. And after finish editing the offer, here has a preview button for you to review the edited offer. And also, if you click the easy offer button, our system will store a copy of the offer you wrote it and submit through email to our candidates. So the last function is track offer history. Here will be a list of candidates who have received their offer. The attribute is included candidate's name, the candidate's offers department and position, the offer issue date, and the offer status. Here, anyone who accepts their offer will be marked as green, and anyone who rejected he or she's offer will mark as red. Also, during the decision period, if the candidates who received offer but still not decided, it will be marked as yellow and say an offer is pending. You can also click the view offer button here for each of these candidate to see what was offers that sent to our candidates. And since Sinotrans is a globally operated company, so here we design a authorized update and authorized user page for our administrator to administrate our users' permission. So here at the top is basically a basic account information configuration. So if you enter the existing username and enter the new password, also select the user group, the database will automatically update the basic account information for you. And as a button here, it will be all the available permission in the system. If you already select a user group, there will be presetted permissions that have been chosen, but an administrator can individually add or remove any available permissions for any single system user. So that's all of our user interface. Let's go to Liu Chang.
So the next part of our project is about the non-functional requirements. The first big part is about the usability. So we believe in the human factors level, the system shall conform to industry standard HR management usability guidelines to ensure that the HR personnel and the interviewers can easily navigate the platform with minimal training. And also, the system shall maintain a clean professional interface that aligns with modern HR software design principles and conform to all assessed factor standards that are introduced in the company from the aesthetic perspective. Also, to ensure the consistency, the system shall conform to all constitutive factor standards that were introduced in the company. The system shall also maintain a consistent layout across all pages, ensuring a unified experience for users regardless of their role. And for the online and context-sensitive help, the system shall include a customized help screen for each screen within the system on which the user may perform typical CRUD functions. Simple display pages will now require a custom help screen. We believe that no further requirements are anticipated about the wizard and agents part. And as for our user documentations, first we think that we should also include the customized help screen as we talked before, and we also need to include a tutorial video that will be created for both HR personnel and interviewers to help them learn how to use the system effectively. And as for the training materials, we believe that the tutorial videos I just talked before will be enough. The second big part is about the reliability. So first, as for the frequency and severity of failure, the system shall fail no more frequently than once every 3 months under normal operating conditions, since the system is pretty critical for all our clients. And second, about the recoverability, the system shall be recoverable within 15 minutes in the event of an expected downtime. And the system shall notify users in case of expected time for inspection. When we're talking about its predictability, to make sure that our clients have enough time to arrange their work schedule. So as for the accuracy, the system shall maintain 100% accuracy when processing interview schedules, candidate evaluations, and offer status updates, since we do not want to make mistakes in this part because it will just hinder our process. The third part is about the performance. So for the speed, the system shall load core pages such as the dashboard, interview schedules, and candidate profiles within 2 seconds. And we believe that no further requirements are anticipated in our efficiency. So as for the throughput, the system shall support up to 100 simultaneous interviewer logins, 50 simultaneous HR logins, and 10 simultaneous administrator logins, since there may be multiple interviews going on and multiple offers that need to be managed at the same time. So as for the response time, the system screen shall exhibit no greater than 1 second response time. The final part is about the supportability. The first thing is about the testability. So there's a preference for our system that will include a suite of unit and integration tests based on a testing framework such as JUnit. But we do not expect that we will implement at the first phase in our project. So we just made it as a preference. And second, as for our extensibility, the system shall be designed with an extensible architecture to support future modules. And let's move on to our adaptability. So the system shall support customization to meet evolving business needs without requiring significant code changes, since we may need some further functions in the future. As for the maintainability, there's a preference for systems that will include the use of source code version control as provided in systems like Git or Supervision. Same as the testability, it is not required in the first phase in our system implementation. As for the compatibility, so the system shall be compatible with modern web browsers, including Chrome, Firefox, Edge, and Safari, since our clients' employees may use different web browsers when they use our system. And there's also a preference for the system developed using Java SE and JE tools. And as for the configurability, we believe that the adaptability requirements will fulfill our requirements in the configurability. Next part, we will talk about the serviceability. So the system shall allow scheduled maintenance period of up to 2 hours per week, communicated in advance to all users, just to make sure that they knew there will be a maintenance period, and so that they can arrange their work schedule. And we believe that no further requirements are anticipated in our instability. And the final part is about the localizability. And at this time, only support for both Chinese and US English is anticipated, since that's the language that most the employees in our client speak. So that's all our non-functional requirements. So the final part of our presentation is about the next steps our client should do. So the first and most critical step is system development. This includes hiring or assigning a dedicated developer team to build a system based on the specifications we designed. This team should begin with core features such as interview scheduling and evaluation management, and expand to additional modules like offer generation and tracking. So once development is underway, the client should implement a comprehensive testing plan. This includes unit testing, system integration testing, and user acceptance testing. A dedicated testing team should be responsible for ensuring that the team performs as expected and that the critical issues are addressed. After testing, the client should train the system users, including HR staff, interviewers, and administrators. This involves creating video tutorials to help users become familiar with our system features. This step is crucial to ensure smooth adoption and reduce resistance to change. And also to ensure a seamless transition, our client should begin the data migration from the current HR system to the new system. This involves transferring candidate records, interviews histories, and evaluation data while ensuring data accuracy and security. After migration, the client can proceed with system development, starting with a pilot launch before a full-scale rollout. So that's all our presentation, and we're looking forward for your suggestions. Thank you.